What is up, Replay crew? Welcome back. The vlog's back. We took a week off last week, but we're back this week just in time to watch the FDA kind of get kneecapped in the way that they steal money from small vendors. The Fifth Circuit Court of Appeal says that they have to follow the Constitution. Yeah, don't worry about it. We talk all about it in the news and advocacy, as well as some of the most anger-inducing science that I've ever experienced. I mean, truly. Don't worry, that part is also in the news and advocacy as well. There's going to be timestamps down in the description of this video so you can kind of just jump around to wherever you want. We had some Vape Mail, we did some liquid tastings, all around. Damn good times. Feels good to be back. Hope you enjoy this replay. And the 5-minute hold screen is just riding my bike. You guys want to go ride bikes? Anyway, vlog's already started. Let's go. This might be a little bit loud. I apologize.
Because Nick told me to.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, hey.
Ha! Okay. Oh, hello and welcome, everybody. Welcome and hello. Today is Thursday, which means it's vlog day. There's going to be some little dangle clacks happening here and there because we haven't been streaming for a week, so we're back. Hello and welcome. You made it. It is Mother Truckin' Thursday, which means it's Mother Truckin' Vlog Day. I appreciate you guys. Trey, I see you in the chat. What up, 404? What up, the pants? What up, Ern? What up, Leo? What up, JJ? The JP Dooms is here. The Dirtle King is here. Steve O is here. It was weird, right? It was weird. And it's because that was my bad. You know, I dragged something into the wrong spot and it completely bypassed.
Clucking the chowds.
And it feels weird to start a vlog without
clucking the chowds.
Having the clucking the chowds roll through at least 5 or 6 times, you know? It's okay. Look, we're off to a sudden start, but listen, we're doing the damn thing. I appreciate you guys being here tonight. Feels good to be back. The summer of Nick ended yesterday. Oh, what up, Chrome? What up, Daniel B? What's up, crazy inorganic chemist? You lunatic. What's up, Tokugawa? What up, Breeze Tones? What up, Joker? Threw your whole week off? Yeah, it threw my whole week off a little bit too. Totally does. It happens every time. You know, it happens every time. What up, Birdman? What up, Brian's Tech? What up, Hippo? Chillin'. You had a summer of Nick yourself? Yeah, I did. I had a summer of Nick, and I don't think I'm going to do any, you know, like updates or channel updates. I usually do that whenever I come back from the summer of Nick because I spend the summer of Nick time, you know, being reflective of myself, of my life, of the things I'm doing, of the things I'm putting out into the world. You know, I usually use it to think about GrimmGreen and where I'm going and where this is headed and what's happening. You know, I don't think I'm going to talk about anything tonight, but I had some pretty harsh realizations over the course of the last week about what exactly is going on right now with me, with GrimmGreen, with vaping, with the world. It's been, I guess maybe we are going to get into this. I wasn't planning on it. Shit, let's open a beer first at least. This was something. Whoops. Sure. I heard you guys like dangle clacks. Dead Node Vapes. I heard you like dangle clacks, so I'm going to put some dangle clacks in your dangle clacks so you can dangle while we're clacking. We can dangle and clacking. Joseph's Brow. Grapefruit Radler. Look at that. Would you just look at that? I didn't even do a quick rundown. We're putting the quick rundown in the vlog, in the beer segment. Can you tell how out of practice I am? I have some opening announcements. I have some beer. We're going to do What I've Been Vaping. We're going to do Assignment Planet Globe. We're going to do some Cracklegasm. We're going to sing Happy Birthday. We're going to talk about the coolest thing I saw all week. Did I say Nick Guy the Science Man? Done. News? Yes. Retro Vaping? Yes. Mail? Yes. Liquid Tasting? Yes. Ern's favorite Ernst Garum bands? Yes. Hopefully all of those things will be happening tonight. But I did just get back from the summer, Nick. Let me pour this. Let me pour this out. Let me pour this into a thing. I don't know how to communicate this without making it sound like a sob story. That's the problem I'm running into. Because this isn't some sort of sob story. This isn't playing the world's smallest violin for GrimmGreen. But I did have some thoughts and some real harsh realizations during my summer of Nick that I think are going to affect everything moving forward. Hopefully people won't notice, but I think it's going to affect everything moving forward. And listen, I don't really want to get into this. Here's the unfortunate thing. The end of 2025 was very unkind to me. Oh, dude, who just did that? Monkey Pants. Dude, Monkey Pants. Can I get a fist bump from my hero right there? Can you give me some sort of like Monkey Pants fist bump right there? Good on you. Good on you for gifting some subs. I appreciate that, man. I love that for us. I love that for the community. Like, that's literally my favorite thing. You know, your birthday's on Monday, and Sid. Okay. Let me get you down, Sid. Sid. Hell yeah, Sid. Congratulations and happy birthday. So there you go. Happy birthday. Congratulations. I got you down. The end of 2025 was shitty. I mean, I'll just be honest, the most honest I possibly can. It was just shitty, dude. I got my YouTube demonetized, and then I was like, okay, don't panic, Nick. You got this. You've dealt with shit before. Don't panic. Just going to press on, press on with the demonetized YouTube. Don't stress. Literally like 2 months later, my Patreon got completely deactivated. And then a month later, my YouTube got 3 strikes and it was gone. And at that point, I thought that was like literally it. I thought this is literally it. I could be literally done right now. I might not ever actually recover from this. And then I got my YouTube back. And so that gave me a little bit of like an energizing sort of, okay, so you're not starting from nothing, Your YouTube is back. You got your YouTube back. Let's go. So we dialed in the new yo-yo with Stripe. We moved all the streaming to Twitch because of YouTube. And I thought, I'm going to give this like a hard ass 6-month run to see what I can do in 6 months, to see if I can recover from losing my YouTube monetization and losing my Patreon. Do you want to know the real sad part? I can't. I genuinely think I can't. I've been barely keeping the wheels on the bus for the last 6 months. I mean, and when I mean barely, I mean barely, bro. This isn't a sob story. Just remember that. I don't want to hear any violins. Keep that to yourself. Barely. But I believe in the mission, and I believe in vaping, and I believe in all of this, and so I want so badly for this mission to keep going. It's the most fun job I've ever had in my life. It's the most meaningful thing I think I've ever done ever in my life with my life. But I'm barely keeping the wheels on the bus right now. I mean, barely. I've cut down all the operating costs that I possibly can, including my own salary. And again, this isn't a sob story. I don't want to hear any violins. I haven't paid myself a salary all year long. I've been asking my wife for money for things. A month ago, I paid myself $300 so that I could afford my own weed, so I didn't have to ask my wife for money for weed again. I'm contributing almost nothing to my life, to my household, and I have to find a way to do that. The Stripe has helped tremendously. Twitch has helped tremendously. Everybody's very gracious donations have helped tremendously. You're all help the wheels on the bus. That's what you're helping do, is keep the wheels on this bus so that we can continue to have this fun thing. And I want to continue having this fun thing. And I love this fun thing, dude. I love it with everything that I could possibly love. I love it. And I love these streams, and I love my audience, and I love this community and this vape shit that we do. God, I love it, dude. I love it. And I want to keep the bus going, and I want to keep the wheels on the bus. And I'd love to be able to take a salary again. I'd like to be able to have some sort of income. And I'm going to have to do something to have some sort of income, And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be so weird and vague. It just means I'm going to have to shift my focuses a little bit. And I'm going to have to dial back some GrimmGreen stuff. And I don't want to do that, but I'm going to have to. I have to dial back some GrimmGreen stuff. I'm going to have to spend some time doing something that can take some of the burden off of my wife right now. That's the harsh reality that I was hit in the face with during the summer of Nick. So that's where I'm at. Not trying to bring the mood down. This is not a sob story. I don't want to hear any fucking violins. Yeah, steak sandwich. Who doesn't? Who doesn't vape the herb? Everybody should, And for a really long time, I quit my job in 2014 to try to do this full time, not knowing what that even looked like. I went from an incredible job with amazing pay and 6 weeks off of paid vacation a year and the most high caliber medical benefits that exist in the blue collar world at Starbucks. And I quit that. And for a while, I could survive on just YouTube revenue. At first, it was like, okay, here we go. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see how much YouTube, it was enough. At one time, just a YouTube ad revenue was enough to pay my bills. And I thought, okay, I can do this. And then I pivoted so many times over the course of the next 17 years to try to hang on to some sort of monetization that I'm sitting here in 2026 just shoveling water out of the boat while it continues to fill up. And we're sailing down and we're keeping the boat afloat. But you guys, it's barely. It's barely. And again, this isn't a sob story. This isn't a sob story I don't want to hear in damn ass violins. I'm not pivoting to weed reviews. I'm not pivoting to electric bikes. I'm not pivoting to anything. I'm not going to go build a robot. It helps you out. Maybe I'll start building some robots. The truth is I'm just going to have to spend some time working on a completely different thing, a completely different project. I'm launching a whole different YouTube channel. It's going to have nothing to do with vaping. It's going to have nothing really to do with harm reduction, although that's going to be a little bit of a component to it. I've always said that I don't care to be on the internet just to be on the internet. I don't want to be just like an internet person. There's plenty of people on the internet that are just people and they talk about movies and they talk about fun stuff and some people talk about politics and that's fine. And I don't want to be a person that's just on the internet to be on the internet. I like being a vape person on the internet because I genuinely feel like we're making the world a better place. We're making the world a smoke-free place. We're helping people quit smoking cigarettes, That's the goal. That's the mission. And I always thought that if we just stick to that mission, that everything will be fine. I'll be able to find a revenue stream. I'll be able to keep this afloat as long as I stick to the mission because that's what matters. Turns out I might have been a little bit optimistic with that whole thing, but flock camera destruction tutorials? No. What, do you think I want to be labeled a domestic terrorist? If you're anti-flock, you're a domestic terrorist. Did you hear about that? Sorry, I'm just sipping off this beer while I yammer at you, even though my notes say less yammering. Cross that one off right now. This is why I didn't want to say anything right away. I don't even have all my thoughts together right now. Just know that I love this more than anything I've ever done in my life, and I'm doing everything I can to keep the wheels on the bus while maintaining my sanity and maintaining a healthy relationship with my wife where I'm not constantly mooching money off of her for weed. She pays all our bills. She puts food on the table. She's the breadwinner. I'm asking her for money I'm like, honey, can I buy this t-shirt? You give me $30 to buy this t-shirt. She's like, oh, sure. She loves it. Maybe it's an ego thing. I really just want to feel like I'm contributing and I need to do something to feel like I'm contributing again. Okay. The new YouTube doesn't exist yet. I'm going about this in a completely different way than I ever have for any social media ever. Right now I'm in a mode of I'm just shooting and editing videos and I'm going to try to get like 10 to 15 videos done. The process is a lot weirder and a lot longer, but I'm trying to get like 10 to 15 videos done so that when I start the YouTube, I have a steady stream of like 3 videos a week, like a video every other day for the first 2 months that the YouTube channel is open so I can have consistency. I don't even have a name for it yet. I don't have much for it yet other than an idea and some video shot. It's wildly terrifying trying something new. I just want to put that out there as well. But I need to give a shout out to Ashton Palmer, who may or may not watch the vlog anymore. That's okay. I'm sure someone here is going to talk to Ashton Palmer if I don't. But Ashton Palmer posts a lot of things in his stories about like making yourself uncomfortable, trying new things. Of course it's fucking scary because you've never done it before, but believe in yourself, trust the process, new things. So I'm trying to like amp myself up for this and feel inspired and do something I really care about. I'm having a hard time finding anything I care about more than I care about keeping vaping safe, legal, and accessible for all consenting adults. Like that's been my mission for 17 years. That, trying to pivot and focus on something else is difficult. It's going to take time. Anyway, I'm just rambling now. And I really appreciate you guys. I love you guys. You don't even know. You can't even fathom, okay? You can't even fathom. So, with that said, we're keeping the drum alive. As far as I know, the vlog is never going to go anywhere. As far as I know, the streams aren't going to go anywhere. Other things might be dialed back a little bit here and there, including some of the free time. Like, dude, I love hanging out for 4 hours on a Tuesday afternoon in the yo-yo hangs, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to do stuff like that so much anymore. Honestly, Del, you're a huge inspiration to me. Believe it or not, you are a huge inspiration to me. You guys know Del. Del started the robot building YouTube, and Del has been growing his robot building YouTube through consistency, through diligence, through high quality videos. And, he's creeping up on like 10 grand now soon, right? You're at 99 videos uploaded. You're creeping up on 10,000 subs. That's wildly inspiring to me, dude. Wildly inspiring, So, hey, thank you guys. I love you guys. I just got to work some things out with myself, in my household, with my schedule, with my diligence, with my work ethic. And I got to do something to try to make some money. And that's it. That's all. That's really what this fucking comes down to. We live in a capitalist society, and I would love to keep doing this just for fun, but I got to find a way to contribute to my household. Anyway, let's talk about this beer. Nuts to boring stuff. I've got a beer, you guys. Joseph Brow. This is the real beer timestamp. 22 minutes, 30 seconds is the real beer timestamp. The other, I don't know what the other timestamp will be. I'll let Jeremy V get creative on that. Grapefruit Radler. I'm sorry, I've already taken a few sips off of it. Here, let's top this up. Try to get a little bit of a froth on there, huh? Yeah. It's good. I know nothing about this beer, so I am going to have to Google it real quick. Michael Google this up real quick. And, again, who's gifting subs? Sid Vincent. Hell yeah, Sid Vincent. Dude, let's go. Nicely done. Thank you. Thank you for those. Joseph Brow, grape, not gape. There it is. Joseph Brow Grapefruit Radler. Let's see what's going on here. Untapped. Oh, it's on Beer Advocate. Joseph's Brow Grapefruit Radler. Nothing, no ratings. Nothing, no ratings. This guy says poured clear golden yellow, small fizzy foam. People describe the beer and talk about the beer, and then they're like, grapefruit tart taste. What? Yeah, it's grapefruity. Okay. I really like this beer. Okay. This is a Trader Joe's brewery. This is corporate beer essentially. Grapefruit Radler. It's like a Hefeweizen type of beer with a pungent grapefruit flavor to it. Almost like it feels like it was added after the fact, like from a big flavoring bottle. They brewed up some beer and just went, get that grapefruit syrup in there. It tastes like sugary grapefruit to it. Hey, Face Me, I love you too, man. I appreciate you, bro, more than you know. Patrick, you're familiar with the Radlers? I ain't never had no Radler. I think this is one of my first Radlers I've ever had. I think what consists of a Radler? Doesn't it have juice in it? Like it's beer and juice? Yeah, beer with grapefruit juice. Isn't a Radler like if you add what do they mix? Like orange juice and Miller High Life or something like that? Or is that called the is that the Southern Mimosa? Yeah. Well, yeah, 33 Wraps, yes. Yes. I'm doing something with I'm doing something right now. Currently, I got a new project with Thundercloud, but Thundercloud is it's limited, and what I like about Thundercloud is they focus on one thing at a time. So if my idea down the pipeline is still like 5 or 6 product releases away, then I just have to wait my turn. It's like right now they're focusing on the Bonza Mech. All resources are going to the Bonza Mech, and that's what they're promoting, and that's what they're releasing, and it's the Bonza Mech, and it's cool, and I love it, and that's one of the things I love about Thundercloud is you feel seen, you feel like they're giving you their attention, and they're genuinely listening and things like this. And, sometimes I'll pitch them something, and they'll just pass, or sometimes I'll pitch them on something, and they'll go, well, maybe later down the road, but let's do this, and this first, and then maybe we can get to this thing you want to do. I'm like, okay, it's a relationship is what it is. And I only really want to pitch them ideas, capitalism that will make them money. And they're more inclined to listen to an idea that they think will make them money. And so it's mutual. We try to make money for each other, I guess. And yeah, I love Thundercloud. I'm a huge fan. And if I can continue doing stuff with Thundercloud, then that would be great. But it's like, I'm not trying to pull back the curtain. Silk Pump gifting subs like a boss. That's a boss. That's a boss move. There's no way. That's a boss move. Marky Boy's daughter, Elsie? Minion? Okay, Minion. Happy birthday, Minion. AKA Elsie. Hell yeah, Marky Boy. I got you. Good. Hell yeah, dude. Sick pump. Hell yeah. The Dawn, you're very correct about that. Chinese companies will always short you. It is that. Thundercloud's not that way. Thundercloud is real transparent with what's going on and what's been sold and what's going on. Thundercloud is probably the single most transparent Chinese company I've ever worked with ever. I mean, Thundercloud is a reputable, good company, but it's not like you release a product with Thundercloud and then suddenly you have tens of thousands of dollars. Making a device, it's not like it pays amazing. It helps and it's good. That's why people continue to release products. It's good and it helps, but it's not like, there's this kind of like everybody thinks all influencers are rich, and that is way not the case. Way not the case. It's really difficult to make money on the internet, And so it's like my Facebook is monetized, and then I uploaded an Instagram reel that got like 2 million views, and I made like $1.80 off of it. So it's not like 1 million views means $1 million. 1 million views generally means about $1. You get about $1. So if you upload 10 videos that all get 1 million views, you're making like $10. It doesn't pay like people think it pays to be on the internet, to be an influencer. Yeah, and exactly. That's why Mike is good with Thundercloud, and I trust Mike implicitly in his judgments. Thundercloud's a great company. Great company. So yeah, I still got some plans with Thundercloud. It's not like I'm dismantling the machine in any capacity. It's just that I'm going to be reallocating some of my time. Let's get back to this beer. We're never escaping this segment. We're never escaping this segment. DVS guy, your birthday's on the 15th, 13th? Okay. I got you, fam. I got you, fam. Steady and consistent income is the hard part. Yes, steady and consistent income is the hard part. That's why, if you want to talk about what really sparked all of this, it was the Patreon. I could have lost my YouTube channel completely if I had been able to keep my Patreon. That would have been fine. But instead, I lost my Patreon and got to keep my demonetized YouTube channel. The losing of the Patreon was, I can't express how detrimental that was to me. Oh, Sid Vince, I love you. Your channel got me off the dispos after I quit smoking. First vid I saw was the Vaporesso Vigo Go review. It convinced me to pick up a Cali. It convinced me to pick up a Cali Burn instead. Sick. Well, I hope the Cali Burn was sick for you. Cali Burn is high quality, top notch. High quality, top notch. So, enough rambling about that. I wasn't even honestly going to mention the Summer of Nick today. But, look. It was, and it was it was an emotional couple of days. Like, it was an emotional week. We spent time painting, but then, I'm outside sitting in the pool, just staring at the sky, having some shed time, and just thinking, reflecting and meditating for hours and hours, and just thinking about the things I've accomplished, the things I haven't yet accomplished, the state of my YouTube, what happened in 2025 and what I can do to, I don't know. It's just a very reflective time. That's all I'm trying to say. It's just a very reflective time. And so I like to come back from the Summer of Nick re-energized and recharged, and that just didn't happen this time. I'm coming back from the Summer of Nick very unsure. I'm coming back from the Summer of Nick very like nervous, anxiety nervous. You are. Look, you are. I agree, Del. Del? What would I do if I couldn't say Del? That would be, I couldn't even, what would I even do? Let's get on to the vlog. We're a half hour in. We've only had a beer. We haven't even checked in with Kitchen Guy yet. Let's check in with Kitchen Guy. Good Lord. Kitchen Guy, what's up? Okay, that was the wrong Kitchen Guy. This will be, I promise, the correct Kitchen Guy.
What I've been vaping.
Good morning. Oh man. Good morning, everybody. It's Kitchen Guy. There's been a lot of Kitchen Guy over the last week. We just had, the Summer of Nick, which I'm sure has been getting discussed a little bit. And there's been a lot of Kitchen Guy. I've realized that Kitchen Guy is a lot more versatile than we were previously giving Kitchen Guy credit for. He can do a lot. He can do a lot with a little iPad. Even I was surprised at how much work can actually get done out here in the kitchen. So, of course, all the best vapes out here, and I'm pretty sure I just use Kitchen Guy as an excuse to have too many setups going all the time. It's like I won't have 20 on my desk. I'll have like 10 on my desk, and then 10 out here. It looks like too much if it's all in one place, but if I separate it, well, then it's fine. That's not too much vape stuff set up. Really, it is. Let's go from most used to least used. The most used vape over the Summer of Nick by a mile. I told you it was going to be a nitrous pocket summer. This is the nitrous pocket with the little Zoo 1 RDA on top. Amazing. Succulents in an easy dripper. Get out of here. Amazing. I constantly flood it because of the easy dripper, because I instinctively do 2 pumps without realizing this is just a little single coil guy. So I only need to do 1 pump. Anyway, that doesn't so much matter. I just flood it because I'm a moron. God, that's a good vape. That is just a good ass vape. Great. Bonza Pro Mech, recoil 3, pink and naked recoil 3 on top. This is without flaw. This is unbelievable. I love how hard this mech hits. It's funny because mech hitting feels like it's something that I don't notice until I freshly put a new battery in. You know, I can put an RDA on here, I can throw a battery in here on my first build, and I can go, yeah, this is hitting great. But it's not until you've felt the really weak dying battery and then you change it out for a fresh battery and then suddenly it's hitting. That is the hitting that I like. Just got a fresh battery in there. It's hitting amazing. That has the Mexican cola on the inside. Delicious. That's an insanely summer flavor. Another flavor that I didn't think would be so insanely summer is the bourbon cream donut. It is so good. It is so creamy and donutty and bourbony. It's got to be the donut component that is bringing that into the summertime range. I got some 6 milligram guava jelly in the best Boro mod that's ever been made by humans. It's that Dead Star. I've got a Voltrove on the inside. Not guava jelly. Sorry. Strawberry Swing. What am I thinking? I'm out of practice. Oh, and the battery's dead? That's right. I vaped it till the battery was dead. The batteries are all the way in the office, so this kind of is just going to sit out here and be dead. You know, and really, another thing I wanted to say is get your skis shined up, grab a stick of juicy fruit. Taste is gonna move ya. It's the single most crackle-free vape I think I've ever had. This recoil right now it's vaping like a sub-tank. I'm getting no feedback from it. But the flavor, it's JMW. It's the juicy. I got to tell you that this taste is moving me. I am moved. I like this Orion. I thought I would like the Excision Paradox and 6 milligram a lot more than I do. It's good. It's good, but I kind of immediately want to change this back to like Homeboy Mango, you know? So the Orion, actually, that's delicious. What am I saying? What am I saying? That's good. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm idiot. Maybe I've been sitting here all week thinking I don't super love the Paradox, and then I sit and vape it, and it's awesome. And that's me. That's what I'm vaping. Oxfa's Lim Pro 3 out here as well, and that's it. Welcome back. I'm back. Kitchen Guy's back. The vlog's back. We're back, and we're doing the damn thing. I'm not going to drag this out any longer than it needs to be drug out, so I'm going to just immediately throw it back to Office Guy. Take it away, Office Guy. You can go. Go. Thank you, Kitchen Guy. 3/4 cup dry measuring cup. That's what that was. Dry measuring cup. 3/4 cup because it fits in my hand better. Little mic stand. What? It was the first thing I could find in the kitchen, okay? I couldn't find anything funnier. I already used the gravy boat. I can't use the gravy boat again. For me, Vaporesso Vibe SE2 mainstay pod. This, dude, it's the 7. It's the Joe Sturdy titanium on the inside. It's got that. It's the only good crackle in the office right now. Only good crackle in the office right now. I don't know if I've tried JMW peanut butter cookie. That is 6 milligram Cloud Nerds. Apple watermelon. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh. How did my wattage get turned down? That's annoying. Let's try that. Okay. That's been getting used. Dude. I told you guys it's going to be a nitrous pocket summer, and it has been a nitrous pocket summer. Look at that. Put a little GrimmGreen sticker on the back. Nitrous pocket with the easy dripper, and I don't even care that I have overhang on the 24 millimeter RDA. You kind of can't really even tell. I like using it. This is FDH's Blackberry Lemonade on the inside. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, what up, Rawhit? Chilling, bro. I can't get over how much I like this blackberry lemonade. This stuff is amazing. I mean, this is the summer jam right now. I don't mean jam because it tastes like jam. I mean jam like the kind of jams that you pump up, you know? That kind of jam. Nitrous Pocket Summer. Pocket Packet Summer? I don't even know what that means. I know, I should eventually put a nitrous RDA on the nitrous mod, but look, I didn't make a 22 millimeter recoil yet. So I have to use the 24 millimeter recoil. That's my favorite juice at the moment right now. That FDH Blackberry Lemonade is busting. Busting. Like 10 to 15 different types of busting is happening in there. But that's me. That's what I've been vaping. I did have a few. I have 3. I have count them 1, 2, 3 Cracklegasms, which means can only be... Pardon me. Let's do it again without the burping. Fishy. Yo, Fishy. Still at work? Tell your boss, you walk over to your boss and you say, I'm going home right now to watch a YouTuber. I'm going home right now. You should say that. Or no, don't say that. Don't get fired. Fishy, don't get fired. Fishy, please don't get fired. God, I love some ska in the afternoon. I got a few Cracklegasms here. Just a few Cracklegasms. One, I don't have any assignment planet globes. That's probably a good thing for time's sake. Just for the sake of time, as they say. Dalton? Did we watch Dalton? We didn't watch Dalton. We did not watch Dalton. Dalton's got some, it says Dalton new ones. So that's how I know it's a new ones. Murica. Rice, I did see your question from earlier. About having a design. Honestly, straight up, just try to contact the company. Contact Vapors Cloud, or not Vapors Cloud. Yeah, I mean, Vapors Cloud, sure. Orca Vape, sure. Thundercloud, possibly. You know? There's a lot of people that have a lot of designs, and, you know, I've seen some people, you know, offer up designs to companies and then they end up getting made, you know? I don't have any really good advice for you, unfortunately. I'm sorry. A couple of years ago, there would have been, 30 different companies I would have told you to reach out to. What's your design? Is that Marky Boy? Was that not Rice? Hang on. Oh, that was Marky Boy. I'm sorry, Rice. I was calling you out. You're like, yeah, it's because you both have black and white. I mean, look at this. Come on. Glancing at the chat, I'm going to confuse these two people. Look at black and white Marky Boy. Black and white Rice. You're even kind of, your bearded glasses. Come on. You can't blame me for getting confused about that. I mean, maybe you can. You probably could. That's fine. But now, Dalton. Let's hear what Dalton has. That's RDA Crackle. Wait. It's a little crunchy. It's a little crunchy without the vape through. But thanks to Hippo's official rules that he invented for my game, The vape through crackle, I think, is the superior crackle. I think that is the superior crackle. Mother trucker Paul Cole, stay cloudy. Hell yeah, dude. Now it's a vlog. Now we can start. That's just me trying to stay cloudy for Paul Cole. This is a better crackle on the vape through. 8 out of 10. The vape through does count. It's a little dragging a rock. It's a little rock draggy. But the vape through, Dalton, that's good. It sounds like the crackle I get from my single coil RDA. I feel like this is also a single coil bangy in there. It's got to be a single coil bangy. That's good. That's a good crackle, Dalton. Single coil bangy, RDA. You know, the dual coil RDA crackle is still elusive. It's still elusive. I think, isn't Frank the only one who has gotten a dual coil? Yeah, see, even that's only single. Dalton, that's a good one. This one's from Italy. And I just wrote down Italy one because I can't necessarily say this gentleman's name. How would you say this? I'm not Italian. I am but a silly American, and I can't pronounce this name. Julio DeVito? He's from Italy. He's Italian from Italy. He did send a whole email that says some crackle from a good old 22 gauge stainless steel wire. 22 gauge stainless steel wire, bro. Love your work. Greetings from Italy. Giulio? Your name's Giulia Giulia? Giulio? Italian guy. Giulio? You think it's G like a Giulio? This one's for Giulio, man. I could see that. Giulio? Sick of It All did dedicate a song to a guy named Giulio. So I could see that. Giulio? Julio. 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 Like Jewel. Julio. I really think it's Julio. Italian guy. Our one Italian guy. Our one cool, like, Italian dude, you know? Giulio. All right, Giulio, this is what, you see, even the video says Italian one. I'm sorry. Giulio. Let's hear it, Giulio. That looks like a nightmare. What is that? He said this is, Giulio said this is 22 gauge stainless steel round wire. Round wire. You think it's pronounced Devon? That could be. You think it's pronounced Devon? Giulio? Giulio? I'm just going to keep this here so give him proper credit. 22 gauge stainless steel round wire has my interest peaked. It actually got... Whoa. Did you guys hear that? Crackle. But then the vape through is less than just the... And then... The crackle... Did you hear the crackle kind of disappear when he hit it? Pop, pop, pop. And then the vape through's like, silence. This is why you have the vape through rule. I get it now. I see it now, Hippo. I'm going to give you like half credit, Julio. Because that crackle sounds crackly. You see the pops just jettisons out the top. I've never experienced something like this. Okay, Julio, that is, you're right, insanely impressive for round wire, 22 gauge round wire stainless steel. And then it completely disappears. Am I wrong about Sick of It All? Ern, are you fact checking me on Sick of It All? Julio? I don't think it's Julio. I think Julio... You think Julio starts with a G? Does it? G-I-U. I don't think that's Julio. Julio? Julio. Ulo. Julo. It's probably nothing like that. It's probably pronounced completely. Yeah. Melbourne. Speaking of Melbourne, see this guy? See this fucking guy? You see this guy right here? You see this Breeze Tones right here? You see this guy? Look at him. Sneaking out. Just, hey, what's going on over here? Who did that? It was Breeze Tones.
This is a shout out to the medium level, layered, resonant, flavorful Crackle crew.
Oh. It's bro.
Okay, that was funny. What do you think of this crackle, though? What do you think of this? What do you think of this crackle here? Start it over, I guess. Yeah, okay.
This is a shout out to the medium level, resonant, flavorful Crackle crew.
Long toots. Oh yeah, Birdman.
Oh.
You know, I get that. I get that appeal. I get the appeal of that. I get the appeal of that. Although this one crackles a bit more. Long drags. I don't know what is with Adam's video.
This is a flavorful Crackle crew.
Oh. Long toots, bro.
Okay, that's a very medium crackle. Honestly, I think Dalton's going to win the night with his Empire setup. Maybe Breeze Tones is in second. Maybe Italy's in third. But maybe Italy's in second because crackle from 22 gauge round wire, 22 gauge stainless steel round wire. That's a dang thing. Oh, Crazy Inorganic Chemist. Did you join up? You didn't join the Discord? Yeah. Let's go. Dude, that's cool, man. Thank you. And welcome. I hope you enjoy your time. That was a very... okay. If we're going to have a schmedium category, isn't that, can we put all of like the slightly weaker crackles into the schmedium category? Can we do that? Hang on. There's one thing that I have been meaning to share for like weeks. Let's check in on Birdman. We just have to check in on Birdman real quick. Come on now, Birdman. We got this Crackle / Assignment Planet Globe from Birdman. Let's go, Birdman.
How we all doing? Welcome to Wild Ass Wednesday. Got Tub Mech Borrow.
Stacked
with an OG Voltrove. Pretty fucking spicy. Don't worry about crackle. Worry about power. Cheers. Have a good rest of your week. Thanks.
Birdman, I love you, bro. Don't worry about crackle. Worry about power. Stacked.
Welcome to Wild Ass Wednesday.
Boro.
Got Tub Mech
Stacked Boro.
with an OG Voltrove. Pretty fucking spicy.
I just like the way you say spicy.
Don't worry about crackle. Worry about power.
Don't
Cheers.
worry about
Have a
crackle.
good rest of your week.
Worry about
Thanks.
power. Birdman, I could sit and listen to you say spicy just on a loop, dude, all day. Spicy. It's a bit spicy. I don't know that I could vape a stacked Tube Mech Boro. Don't know if I could do that. Here's the thing, inorganic chemist. There's not a lot of differences between the two tiers. One tier just gives you a different color name in the Discord. And, supposedly, I DM response preference. Like you get your DMs responded to a little bit faster. I'm trying to find a little bit more separation between the tiers, but as it stands right now, there's like the yo-yo tier and then like the baller yo-yo tier, if that makes any sense. Spicy. Loida. Can I borrow your Loida? That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, you guys, what up? Beer. I didn't even do any opening announcements. Can I do the opening announcements 1 hour in? Well, sure. Why not? Who makes the rules here? I do. Who do you think you are? I am. Here's some opening announcements. There are pro flock influencers. They're influencers whose whole shtick is talking about how great flock cameras are. Pro flock influencers. I've tried to bully them as much as I possibly can, but they always turn off their comments. And the official flock Twitter account has never made a post where the comments have been on. Every post on their Twitter account has the comments turned off. And all of the pro flock influencers generally have their comments turned off. I think that's insane. I think you're an insane person. If you are a pro flock influencer, I think you have yogurt for brains. I couldn't believe that I saw that when I saw that. Pro flock influencers. You got to love that. Sleep Token, even after the Summer of Nick, is still sorry about that. Sorry, Sleep Token. And you guys, this is something you can Google. E15 fuel. Have you heard about this 15% ethanol fuel that we're getting now? Pretty cool, huh? So you're going to get less gas mileage and it's going to fuck up your car worse. Ethanol 15 gasoline coming to a gas station near you. pro-flock influencers. That's what a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Go on internet singing the praises of flock cameras. Oh, but don't you know? We caught a car thief. That alone justifies flock's existence. You guys, we caught a car thief. Okay? All it took was invading all of your personal private spaces, creating a profile in our database of you, everything you do in your car, where you take your car, how long you spend at the places that you take your car. That's not an invasion of privacy. We're catching car thieves, guys. That's really important. You don't even know. Car thieves used to just get away with everything. Now that we have flock cameras, no more. Say goodbye to those. Now, some of they probably are AI accounts. There's no way to tell anymore. But there's a few of them. There's one dude that I found on Twitter who is straight up just a dude who's like so pro flock. It's wild. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. It's like who wasn't narc like a bad word when we were kids? Like, dude, don't be a narc. Oh, come on, bro. Don't be a narc. And now there's like, not only am I going to be a narc, I'm going to be a narc influencer. I'm going to turn everybody in. I'm going to tattletale on literally everybody. We used to beat those kids up, man. And now they're influencers. And now they're tattletaling on everybody. What the hell even is that? I don't even... Okay, whoa, we're only an hour in? Wow, this is great. This is great. Let's sing happy birthday. Let's just do it right now. It's here, right here in the schedule. Happy mother trucking birthday. I know we always wait till the end, but I wrote it down early. Grim used to beat kids up. No, I never beat up anybody. I never beat up kids. I'm a pacifist, man. I've been in like a couple fights in my life, but I don't really feel the need. I've never felt the need to like physically assault someone, I guess, or like fight somebody. I've seen way too many internet videos, and I now, as a fully grown-ass adult with a fully formed brain, will run every time. I have nothing to prove. I have no toughness that I need to prove that could result in me dying or having some sort of fucking spinal injury. How many fight videos on the internet do you need to see of some bodyguard body slamming some guy at the entrance of a bar, and then it's like, oh, he fractured his spine. All because a drunk guy wanted to be tough. Now he has a spine fracture. Pass. I will run every time. Run. Every time. Unless it's like, a little kid or something. I could beat up a little kid probably. But I'm going to run every time. Every single time. Let's sing happy birthday. Would you like to sing happy birthday to the birthday people? In fact, let me cue up the video. We usually wait till the end of the stream. It's weird doing it right now. Let's sing happy birthday. Compassionate Cucumbers. It was your birthday. It's going to be your birthday. Patrick, happy birthday. My mom. It's my mom's birthday. Coming up in a couple days here. It's Steve O's birthday. You guys know about that? Dickie Mo. Really? Hell yeah, Dickie Mo. Hell yeah, Dickie Mo. No, I don't want to fight your kids. Just be a kid bully. That could be a new business. I could have parents hire me to come bully their children. Just like that, 33 Raps. You could sign up on my website and be like, look, my kid's kind of being a little piece of shit. If you could come over and just buck on him a few times, that would really help me out. I'm like, sure, I'll come over. Come over. Bully your kids for you. Let's sing happy birthday. Birthday people. Bogans was yesterday. Bogan. Well, we're singing happy birthday to him. He can't stop us. Let's all sing happy birthday together. If you don't sing with me, I feel awkward. And a 1 and a 2 and a here we go. Happy birthday to you guys. Happy birthday also to them. Happy birthday, Compassion and Cucumbers. Also Patrick and his pants. Also Mom. Also Steve-O. And also Bogan. Then Little Minion, aka LC, also DVS guy. And lastly, Dickie Mo. Also America. Happy birthday to you. Skip around the room. Skip around the room. You know what to do. Skip around the room. Skip around the room. Skip around the room. You know what to do. Skip around the room. Skip around the room. Skip around the...
Skip around the fucking room. Skip around the fucking room. Skip around the fucking room.
Happy birthday, guys. Skip around the room. Sid Vincent. Happy birthday. Skip around the room. Sid Vincent.
Skip around the fucking room. Skip around the fucking room.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. I could tell. I knew that everybody skipped. I knew. I could sense it. I could sense it. I think I'm going to save the coolest thing Okay, here's the thing. We're going to skip the coolest thing I saw all week, but I'm going to put one of the things into the Instagram bands. Because it's an Instagram band that is actually the coolest thing I've seen all week. And we're going to put the rest of this in next week's stream. And then I'm going to put my favorite thing I've seen all week in the Instagram bands. Okay? That's just how it's going to go. I'm trying to... Beastwagon, mother trucker. Listen, I'm trying to stay a little bit more streamlined here. So what we're going to get into... Listen, we got news, retro vape, mail, liquid tasting, and bands all to do, which means we're just going to get into some news. Let's do some news, dude. FDA got kneecapped a little bit by the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals, and, you love to see it. Let's talk real quick. Let's talk real quick about some newsy and or advocacy items and things and the such as. If we could for just a moment. Grim, you have to play all 5 of the podcast things I sent. It's a series. Ooh, we're listening to 5 things this week. Okay, Ern. Okay. Well, I'll trust you. We'll go on the Ern journey. We'll go on the Ern journey. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Oh, there it is. Oh, man. And I skipped. Wow. I am way off. All right. Well, we're just going to include the Nick guy, the science man, in this here news and advocacy segment because I forgot to do it earlier. Damn it. First things first, thrglobal.org. Please tell your story. You know, this is one of those things I'm going to be saying every week, week after week. Real people, real outcomes, global view of tobacco harm reduction. Looks like we have 214 testimonials so far out of 80 million vapors worldwide. I think we can get some more testimonials. I really think we can get some more testimonials. If everybody here right now would just go fill out a testimonial real quick, let's go. This can only be a good thing. Your stories matter. Your stories very, very matter. I don't think, I don't think I need to bring up Julie Casimiro again, although I don't know whatever happened with Julie Casimiro, but Julie Casimiro was a representative from Rhode Island who completely changed her mind on vaping as soon as she talked to vapors. As soon as she went into a vape shop and saw adult after adult after adult come in and she heard their stories about how they quit smoking cigarettes, she went, maybe I'm wrong about this vape thing. Corrected, started being pro-vape, All it takes is a couple stories, and it can change someone's mind, you know? And that's all you have to do. You got to change their mind. This grapefruit Radler is delicious. Delicious. Here's the most enraging piece of science that I think I have ever come across ever in my life. Do you guys remember just a few years ago, what was that, 5 or 6 years ago now, we got the Vape Mail ban? Everybody remembers when the PACT Act passed and we got a Vape Mail ban. And the reason that we got this Vape Mail ban was because John Cornyn in Texas and Dianne Feinstein in California teamed up to craft some legislation about a Vape Mail ban. And then it made it through the House, and then it just sat in the Senate and sat in the Senate and sat in the Senate and did nothing. And there was no movement on this Vape Mail ban until suddenly they decided, hey, we can take this Vape Mail ban and we can slip it into an omnibus budget bill. You know, the big COVID spending bill that has to get a yes vote. Everyone has to vote yes on this. So we can slip our little Vape Mail ban in there. Everyone has to vote yes, goes to President Trump's desk, signs it, Vape Mail ban. USPS got on board, obviously Vape Mail, UPS, DHL. Everybody started talking about when and where and how they're going to ship vape stuff. And a lot of companies and Element Vape and a lot of other companies had to switch to like private carriers. It put a lot of shops out of business. It put a lot of businesses out of business. It kept people who relied on the mail to get their vape products. They were sorry. You just... Good luck, I guess. Go try to find some cigarettes somewhere if you can. Remember that Vape Mail ban? Well, the Cato Institute did a study on the Vape Mail ban to see if it was effective or not. Are you ready for this? This is the most rage-inducing thing I've ever read. The effects of online sales bans on e-cigarette use. Despite reports that they are less harmful than regular cigarettes, legislators have targeted e-cigarettes and vapes via crackdowns and online sales bans, citing a desire to protect young people. That's why we do anything, you guys, is to protect young people. You're going to have digital IDs real soon all over the world. I don't think there's any stopping it. That's to protect the children. The flock cameras that are going to spy on you 24/7, those are to protect kids, you guys. Those are to protect kids. The cameras that they're putting on the top of garbage trucks in Florida that can survey your house and check if your building's up to code, that's all to protect kids. All to protect kids. Well, this new study examines the effect of online sales ban use electronic nicotine delivery systems. I don't even know if you're ready for this. These data from national surveys conducted between 2013 and 2023 and leveraged the staggering adoption of bans across states to reveal no evidence that prohibiting online sales reduces youth e-cigarette use. Furthermore, these bans had a minimal effect on the frequency of use among continuing users. This legislation was ineffective. We got a nice vape mail ban. We put a lot of companies and a lot of vendors out of business. A lot of people were left wanting, getting no vape mail through the mail anymore. The legislation was ineffective because young people rarely use the internet to obtain end products before the ban. Yeah, no shit. No shit, John Cornyn. No shit, Dianne Feinstein. Youth weren't using the internet to obtain ends products before the bans. That's why it was ineffective. Although the ban significantly reduced online purchases of ends products, the overall reduction in youth use was less than 1 percentage point. This vape mail ban most likely caused hundreds, if not thousands of people, adults, to go back to cigarette smoking because they suddenly weren't able to order the vapes that were keeping them off of cigarettes. And it didn't even accomplish its intended goal of reducing youth use because youth weren't using the internet to buy their vapes from to begin with. This is solving a problem that didn't exist. Online purchases fell by 40 for 50% on average, suggesting that young people continued to obtain their end products through illegal shipments. Yeah, no shit. They shifted from online to in-person purchases and obtained more ends products from family and friends. Yeah. Everybody knows that bans perfectly work great. And when you ban something, you also ban the demand for that product. That is a crazy thing to ban, knowing, I mean, they had to have known a little bit, right? That youth weren't getting their vapes from the internet. They had to know. Or not. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they're actually ignorant. And that's the point of politicians. Politicians aren't experts. They're actors. They have advisors, but they're not experts in anything except acting to get votes. The bans did also not stop adults from using ends. No evidence that online bans reduced e-cigarette or cigarette use among adults, even though adults using these products at higher rates than young people. Thanks, Congress. Thanks, U.S. Thanks for that vape mail ban to protect the kids that ended up being completely ineffective. Awesome. Well, and then what? What do we complain? Well, we say, since this is ineffective, can you undo it now? No, they're never going to undo it. You know why? The ratcheting effect. That's why. Unbelievable. I'm going to put a link to that in the chat, in the description as well. Completely ineffective vape mail ban. Completely ineffective. And it was completely ineffective because youth weren't buying their vapes on the internet to begin with. Yep, they just weren't. All right. FDA, baby. You want to talk some trash on the FDA? Some people were saying that this is the FDA getting kneecapped a little bit. It is a little bit. It is like seeing the FDA get kneecapped a little bit, but fresh, hot off the press, as they say, filed May 30th, 2026, hot off the press, June 30th, 2026. Sorry about that. June 30th, 2026, hot off the press. Texas Tobacco Barn LLC doing business as Texas Vapor Barn versus the United States Department of Health and Human Services, RFK, the Secretary of Health and Human Services, the Food and Drug Administration, the Center for Tobacco Products, and Martin A. McCary specifically. This lawsuit is kind of crazy. And here I'm going to try to explain it to you the best possible way that I can. The United States Court of Appeals for the Fifth Circuit. So I got my notes. Essentially, what happened in this lawsuit is you need to know that they ruled in favor of Texas Tobacco Barn LLC. They ruled against FDA and in favor of Texas Tobacco Barn LLC. And Texas Tobacco Barn LLC did a really, really interesting lawsuit. Basically, the FDA accused Texas Tobacco Barn LLC of selling unauthorized vape products and said, now that we caught you doing that, civil money penalty, $20,000. We caught you, pay us $20,000. That's a civil money penalty. So Texas Tobacco Barn basically said, okay, we're not going to argue that we were selling unauthorized vaping products. We were selling unauthorized vaping products. What we're going to argue is how you're punishing us. Texas Tobacco Barn basically just said, look, the Constitution guarantees us a jury of our peers. We're going to contest how you're punishing us. What up, Apathy Miller? $20,000 civil penalty. So right now, FDA, as it stands, if they want to go after a distro or go after a company that's selling unauthorized products, they can sue in a federal court, which yields a real court with a judge and a jury. Or, I just learned this, or they can kind of do it, secretly a little bit. There's certain organizations in the federal government that Congress has allowed to have what they call administrative courts. This is basically the FDA saying, we caught you. You're going to give us $20,000 because our administrative judge already ruled in our favor and said that you have to give us money. And the Texas Tobacco Company said, the Constitution says we get to be in front of a jury of our peers. And they're absolutely right. They're absolutely right. There's some governmental organizations that Congress allows to have this little administrative judge on their side. It usually has to do with things like Customs and Border Patrol. It usually has things to do with tariffs. These can get decided outside of the courts. They get administratively decided. And FDA said, we should get to do that too. And then the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals said, no, you don't. Of course you don't. Of course you don't get to do that. The judge ruled in favor of Texas Tobacco Barn, which means Texas Tobacco Barn is still in trouble. They're still caught selling unauthorized products, but now they don't have to pay $20,000 because the FDA went about it in the wrong way, according to the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals. Now, the Fifth Circuit Court said, no, of course you can't do that. Civil penalties are exactly what the courts are for. Juries have been deciding civil penalties for hundreds of years. This all stems from like English common law, I believe. This is why courts were established to begin with, was to settle civil money disputes. It's a very fancy word for extortion. VSR. Spot on. A very fancy word for extortion. Yes. Basically, the Fifth Circuit United States Court of Appeals said if you're going to take money from someone, you got to give them a jury. You have to give them a trial. FDA can't just run through civil penalty cases through their own administrative process anymore. Now moving forward, the judges ruled in the Fifth Circuit, now moving forward, that if the FDA wants to penalize a company for selling unauthorized products, they have to file a federal suit. The Department of Justice has to get involved to investigate it. And then they have to set a court date in a federal court with a judge and peers. It's going to be a longer process. It's going to be a much more arduous process, but it's going to be a much more transparent process. And when there's a judge and a jury involved, then the defendant benefits from procedural protections. It's not just an FDA judge going, yeah, you guys are in the wrong, give us $20,000. There's certain protections for the defendants when you have a court case. So the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals basically ruled that the FDA has to follow the Constitution because the Constitution grants us a jury of our peers. And that ruling, due process, yes, holy compassion cucumbers, due process. Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals ruled that the FDA has to follow the Constitution. They have to follow due process. And if they're going to go after a vendor or any manufacturer for a civil money penalty, they have to do it in front of a judge. They have to set a court date. They have to get the Department of Justice involved to do investigations. They have to do it by the book, by that book. The FDA has to follow the Constitution. So thank you, Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals, damn it, for holding up our constitutional rights to have a jury of our peers, to have an actual case filed and investigated by the Department of Justice and brought forth in the court before a judge and before a jury of our peers. That's the way it's just going to have to work from now on. Have to. I love that. I love this. A lot of people are saying that this is like, the FDA is kneecapped now. They're going to be less inclined to go after civil money penalties from like a shop selling some e-liquids. They might be less likely to go after that. This isn't necessarily saying that, all illicit products are cool now and you can sell them in your shop. It's still not authorized. But now, if the FDA wants to go after your shop, they have to do it by the books. They have to do it according to the Constitution with a jury of your peers. They can't just use their administrative judge and go, he already ruled in our favor. Come on. He already ruled in our favor. Cough it up. Cough up that $20,000. Cough it up! This is another example of the courts forcing the FDA to follow the Constitution. Due process. You guys, due process. I agree, 33 Wraps. I think the FDA should be penalized for civil money penalties without going through due process. That's the whole point of due process. Remember once upon a time when you couldn't get anything without a warrant? You remember this? You remember even if you had a recording of someone saying, yeah, I did it. I committed all those crimes. I broke into a building and I definitely committed all those crimes. Unless that evidence was found with a warrant, you can't use that evidence in court. You can't. Warrants, due process. Thank you, Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals, for holding up some constitutional values. Even if you had a full-ass confession, if you didn't get it using a warrant, it is useless. It's inadmissible in court. They would say that's not evidence. You can't use that evidence because you didn't use a warrant to get that evidence. Unreal. That used to be a thing. Now, nope. Flock camera accuses you of stealing a package. It's up to you to prove that you're innocent. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Oh, whoops. No, I still need that. I think I got it for the news and advocacy. I think that's it for the news and advocacy. Enraging science about how the vape mail ban was, what the word did they use? Completely ineffective. Great. Only hurt vapors. Only hurt adults who rely on vapes to not smoke cigarettes. Only hurt them. Only hurt distros. Only hurt vendors. Only hurt shops. No big deal. Youth vaping remained the same. Completely ineffective because, again, youth weren't buying their stuff online to begin with. And now the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals upheld the Constitution in front of the FDA. I love it. I love it. Yeah, remember warrants? I don't feel like I need to explain my art to you, Warren. Dickie Mo, happy birthday. Did I sing Dickie Mo in the birthday? I think I sang Dickie Mo in the birthday. Yeah, 3-letter organizations in general, health orgs in general, it's like I hate being this cynical because when you see like, the California Homeless Alliance, and you go, oh, good. I'm glad that someone's helping them do that. What's that now? Oh, you lobby against building housing? Oh, but you still take money from the state to prevent homelessness, but you lobby against building more housing? so that there can continue to be homelessness, so that you can continue to collect money from the state, and so you can continue to do nothing about it but lobby against building more housing? What a sweet little scam they snuck into right there. Could you imagine being an anti-homeless organization accepting money from the state, and then all you do is use that money to pay yourself and then lobby against building more housing so that the homeless problem can remain, so that you can continue getting money from the state? It's like I'm out here trying to earn an honest dollar, and it's like, fuck, man, I'll just start an org. I'll just start an org and I'll start stealing money from the state. Like, oh yeah, I'm an I'm an anti-smoking org. Wild times, man. Wild times. Doesn't make any sense. Yep. I just put a reel up on Instagram about the Australian fire bombings. They had a bunch more. It's like it makes 6. It makes 6 of them in the last 4 weeks, I think. That's crazy. And people don't believe me when I say, like, you only have the World Health Organization to blame for the tobacco situation in Australia. They are aggressively implementing World Health Organization strategies. You can look at World Health Organization FCTC tobacco control framework, and you're going to see constantly raising the taxes. Australia has the highest cigarette taxes in the world, in the entire globe. It's Australia by a mile, at the behest of the World Health Organization, because taxes are a public health measure until suddenly they're not. And then everything's upside down, and everybody's getting their cigarettes from the illicit market, and all of the tobacconists are getting firebombed, and people are enjoying the cheapest cigarettes they've ever had in their lives because they're coming from the illicit market because legal cigarettes are taxed so much. That's all from the World Health Organization. World Health is responsible for those fire bombings. World Health is responsible for every cigarette smoker in Australia. World Health is responsible for every youth vapor in Australia. It's literally their policy being implemented, dude. It's crazy. We can't blame World Health. Yeah, I can. They're the ones doing it. World Health Organization defenders on the internet. What a wild thing. It's kind of crazy. Here's my notes. Oh, that's right. Hell. I'm going to take a quick bio break. GrimmGreen reviews a vape thing that he's never even tried before. GrimmGreen reviews a vape thing that he's never even tried before. Okay, now let me put a little poll in the chat. We're going to do some, let me put on some voting music. In fact, let's just turn on this voting music. Oligarch mode is wildly cheap right now. There's a poll in the chat. It's going for 3 minutes. And here's our choices tonight. 1, 2, 3, or the mystery box. 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 If you don't vote today, then you don't get funky. For no reason in particular, I'm getting out some round wire. Just cause you never know what's gonna happen. You never know what's coming up. You never know possibly. Oh. I should have spun these guys around. Hidden their brandings. Trim my nails down a little bit. That was a bit much, you know? Got weird Uncle Joe's Coke now. If you don't vote today, then you don't. Oh, mystery box. Mystery box. It's coming down to number 3 in the mystery box. Okay. That's fine. I'm down. We should hydrate as well. Made some hydrating graphics today. Took some time, made some hydrations. Number 3 or the mystery box. Number 3 or the mystery box. What, nobody's interested in number 2? Have we done I don't think we've done number 1 in a long time. I feel like we haven't done one in a long time. Some MTLs. MTL aliens. Yeah, I do need some MTL aliens. It's okay. I think I'm going to try to get some Adam Breezetones coils soon. What do you think of that? Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Mystery box, mystery box, mystery box. Everybody loves a little mystery box. Everybody loves a little mystery box. On this episode of Mystery Box, oh, you can hear it. Ooh. This is like the king. This is like the king can retro vape. Tugboat. What up, tugboat? But here's the problem. I think. Oh, there's no way to tell. 224. Why do I think this is the tugboat? I guess this is an OG. I think this is an OG tugboat. Look at that. The freaking flag on there. The tugboat 3 was better? Oh, look at that. You know, you love to see it. Just 3 post. 3 post. Short screws. Lead clippy screws, too. Okay, I have not built a tugboat in a hot minute. But I'm going to use 24 gauge Nichrome. You guys know? Do you guys know about Nichrome wire? Yeah. I've never been able to clean the brown. Oh no! Oh no! The single most tarnished center post in the history of tarnished center posts. Look, I've gone at it too. Oh God! Oh my God! Hoofs. Could have put a hoof in here. That was honestly like one of the single weirdest days ever in my life, because I didn't even like when we recorded that video, I didn't really know Dwayne very well. We had kind of just met. But we had this idea. He's like, come up to Local Vape. We're going to film a really funny, we're going to film like a funny coil building video. He's like, I have a bunch of things planned. I got this bit with ginger oils. I'm like, oh, dude, okay, that sounds fun. Like, we weren't super tight. Yeah, that center post is gross. That center post is actually disgusting. I'm still gonna vape it though, I'm still gonna vape it. I mean, I'm still gonna vape it. R.I.P. Local Vape, yeah. R.I.P. Nichrome. Local Vape was the first. Local Vape. I don't know if anybody remembers that Local Vape. Vate will definitely remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Old school build. 7 wrap, 24 gauge. Oh, look how precise. Don't you love round wire? How do you not love round wire? Let's get up on this. Just appreciate this round wire for a second, Ern. Oh, yeah. Don't you want to vape that? Don't you want to vape that, dude? I'm just going to trim these leads down a little bit. And then we have to do the scoop technique, if I remember correctly. It's been years and years. But I think I'm going to do this scoop technique. Get to scooping. All right, let me do a second coil here. Dude, the Tugboat was like my all-day vape, everyday vape for a very long time. Erica helped put food on your table. She'll always be the goat. Yeah. Erica was dope as hell. She was the only vendor, I knew Erica personally, and she was one of the only vendors. We did VaporCon in Reno for 2 years, and I organized the whole thing. It was a nightmare. I don't know if you've ever tried to organize your own vape show, but I can't believe I tried to do that twice. But I did. I organized VaporCon West. It was up in my old hometown, Reno. Phrasing's not allowed to watch this retro vaping, by the way. Phrasing's not allowed. And dealing with vendors with like, get your paperwork in, get your reservation in, get your tax information in. It was a very like, where the hell did my face go? It was a very like, things had to happen in a certain pace so that people could get tables, people could get booths at the event, and I had to reserve tables. And, it's like I'm reserving this table for vendor Dave, and then vendor Dave never gets his paperwork in, or vendor Dave does this, or vendor Dave does that. Local Vape, 0 issues ever with Local Vape. I never had to repeat myself. I never had to remind Erica about anything. She got in all her paperwork right away. I mean, like out of the gate, one of the most pro-sauce companies that I dealt with. So many other vendors, and I gave them the benefit of the doubt. They're all small companies, so I get it. But, okay, ready for the scoop? Nothing bad to say about local vape. Ready for the scoop? The leads need to be bent so that when I come in like this, I can scoop the leads in. You see how you scoop the leads in and then they don't get hung up on that ridge right there? Scoop, scoop, scoop. You just scoop it in. And then we're going to tighten this guy. This definitely feels like I will clip my lead if I screw that screw down too far. Dig him up. Scoop it in. It works on all 3 posts with round wire. It's a scoop. Oh, you swoop it? Okay, yeah. Scoop, swoop. The swoop scoop. That works. I'm terrified of that. Okay. So then we're going to grab the other one. And we're just going to... It's literally like, we go like this. Just give it some scoops, you know? Just give it some scoops. I'll line these up a little bit better, you know? Scoop. Straight in. So good. Okay, and now... we can screw down all 3 screws. I'm so sketched on these screws. Okay, feel snug. Now... the difficult things. We have to do the triple dicky mo, which is a maneuver that I think has been outlawed in professional play, professional league play. But this is called the triple dicky mo. One. Two. Come on. Careful. Careful. It's got the blue wire, man. I don't know if it's the blue wire. Dig him up. Did it. Nailed it. My hands are shaking all over the place, man. Come on. Come on. Hang on. Let me put on my glasses. Come on.
Beautiful, Clark. Beautiful, Clark.
Oh, hang on. It's gonna... Shit. I added it to the soundboard. See if it'll do this.
Beautiful, Clark.
There it is.
Beautiful, Clark.
Okay, there it is. Trim that wire down. Trim that wire down. Classic. Look at that classic. Like that to me says vaping. The 3 screws with a coil on each side. That's like classic vape look. You know? Yeah, and I smashed the... Okay, hang on. Hang on. It's the second time I've done that. Okay, much better. Didn't mess with them. Didn't mess with them. It's got that 3 post to protect him there. But halfway there. Hang on, I'm just trying to get out the wonk. Yes. Shut up. That's perfect. Nope. Don't see any wonk, do you? Not one. Not even a little wonk. Oh, what up, Lord Pringles? Chillin', dude. You know about the tugboat? You know about tugboats that came with the limited edition nasty center pin? .28. Definitely gonna run this on something regulated. Dang. Try to glow these at a whopping 13 watts. See if we can get some. Can I get some better glowing action here? Yeah, there we go. There we go. I meant I had to spin it around. That's what I meant. Okay, well there is a little bit of wonk happening right there. Right, that's better. Huh? Oh, so much better. So much precision. How did I get to be such a precise builder? It's the Niachrome. It's going to be getting glowed at a whopping 13 watts. It's round wire. It's going to glow evenly, freaking perfectly, every freaking time. Yes. Get out of here. Remember when things were easy? Remember when life was easy and all you had to do was build some round wire? Remember those days? Ooh, I can use a scrap. Phrasing would be so proud of me. Yeah, instantaneously glowing. Instantaneously. Oh, what up, Super Nate? Chilling, man. You know about the tugboat? Oh, 33 wraps. Oh, that's a good rating. Oh. Because it could be 11 out of 11, but it could also be 11 out of 100. I mean, I'm not going to bother to center these coils. It's usually unnecessary with the old tugboat because there was never any, I mean, it might be a little bit difficult to wick. But we'll get there. Tugboat's one of those, I don't know, it felt like the first iconic thing in vaping. Everybody liked the Pro Varies, and you know, Pro Vari was like a brand, but Tugboat and Local Vape were like, they just came out of nowhere swinging, and they're like, oh, here's a 3-post RDA that you definitely want. And it seemed like everybody had tugboats. Tugboats for days. Tugboat, you're looking at it. This is a 3-post RDA from, shit, 2013? No, 2014? 2014? Got some round wire in there. It's going to be a little bit dumb to wick. Especially this. You can just... Oh, never mind. How wicked. So perfect. You got two... Kith, you got 2 tugboats because of me? I hope you liked them. I hope you liked them. Earn gift and subs. Hell yeah, dude. Instant classic. Yep, had the anarchist slam cap. I have an anarchist. I have a couple anarchist slam caps, and I got the other one that was just, you know, it was the bright green zombie one that just had seemingly random holes cut into it. Hang on. It might be right here. Yeah. Nope. Wrong zombie green cap. Damn, I thought I had... Oh, this one. Yeah, oh, this is too disgusting to show you. But... Those holes? You want to see how gross? Oh! Am I going to clean it? Nope. It's just going to go back in the desk, where it's going to sit for another eternity. I want to use a modern liquid. I want to use, how about some dark berry cream? You hear about dark berry cream? Yeah, dude, it's so fucking ew. I don't even want to put it on camera. I get it. That was disgusting. You'd be surprised at some of the stuff in my desk. You know, I managed to keep things that I care about in good condition, and then as soon as I forget about something and it just ends up in a drawer, it's like, well, you're just going to have to sit there and suffer. You're like the ornaments that get moved to the back of the tree, you know? Suddenly you're, you know, the Christmas ornament that you got at a Chili's in Orlando makes it to the back of the tree. Love the tugboat for bling. Tugboat's one of the original blares. Most 3-posts you could blare. I never had tugboat whistle issues. And, you know, I didn't like any other real tugboats after the first one. I didn't think the Tugboat V2 was very good. I remember I had a Tugboat V2 during ECC 2014. 2015. Tugboat V2. Ah, vapors. Okay, so obviously I can't run this on a Mac. But, what up, Tugboat? Well, you got to run it on a Hexome, right? I'll grab the oldest Hexome that I have. Yep, yeah, it did, Space Turtle. Poop deck. Hey, what up, George boy? Aye. George boy, aye. Love you. Vintage O-rings do taste the best. Let's do this one. Uh-oh, I stood up. Means I have to pee. I think this is going to be great. old Grim Army Hexome with the raised 510 connection there. There's no notches. There's no tabs. You know, the rest of the RDA is clean. The inside's clean. Everything else is clean. So all I'm going to do is line up my airflow with the screw or with the coil. And that's it. Nothing else. Nothing to adjust. No notches. No tabs. And see, this is going to fit on here great. That is what the Hexome was made for. That little riser, it fits like damn near perfectly on it. Whoops. Look at that. Perfect. This is made. Made for this. Dude, okay, I think that looks rad. That looks great. What a good looking retro vape. Tugboat, even the green kind of matches a little bit. You can tell that it's retro because RDA's, it's like tall RDA, tall drip tip. That's almost as iconic, like a square with a thing and a thing. That's vaping. Like that says vaping to me. Let's see. Oh. Huh. It's interesting that that's not firing. Okay, let me check the batteries, even though I just pulled these off of a charger. Yeah, they're both flashing full at me. Those are full batteries. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oops. Shit ass. It could honestly just be not making a connection. Bummer. Okay. Sorry, Hexome. That should have worked. That should have worked. That should be a functioning thing. I don't have any era-appropriate devices. And now I have to pee. doesn't work on this one, then I'm going to be mega bummed. Oh, come on. I'm going to be mega bummed. I think this is the oldest hexome that I have, which is what this would have been getting run on. Dang. Nothing. I mean, all my hexomes can't be dead. Is the resistance too high? I'm going to put this on something. It's going to say check atomizer. Is the resistance too high? Well, you know. Yeah, the resistance just got to be too damn high. Came out to a 0.4, 0.38. Yeah, oops, all not lining it up. Yeah, that's yeah. I wish I could run this on the hex. That bums me out. T-Bolt! Okay. I have to put it on a boring thing. It's the tugboat on a Boxer Classic, and that bums me out because I wanted an era appropriate little whistly? 0.4, 0.38, 0.38. Put it on the Bonza Pro Mech stacked. Honestly, that would probably work. Dude, tugboat. Shut up. I can run this at 50 watts. A 0.38 at 50 watts I think is as hot as I want to go. I think it's as hot as I want to go. But it vapes. Yeah, that tugboat has a little whistle to it. How did I not remember that? Listen. 0.38, 50 watts. I mean, it hits great. The flavor's great. I don't know what wattage I'm getting. Oh no, I'm only getting 4 volts. 0.38. Yeah, but it's 27 gauge round wire. I think it's going to be too hot. I think it's going to be way too hot for a series. Whistle. 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 The tugboat whistle. I never ever remember dealing with like tugboat whistle from back in the day. Maybe it was one of those things where it was just like rose-colored glasses, you know, everything was new and sick, and you're like, oh, tugboat, it's so sick, and you just vape it, and you're like, I don't care about whistle, I don't care about, you know. I mean, a whistle's always a whistle, but it seems like maybe we care less about a whistle back in the day than we do now. But that's not really like an egregious whistle. That's just a chill ass whistle. Yep. 15 to 16 gears goated, whistle and all. You know, I'm kind of inclined to agree with you. I think 33 wraps, I think some of it was better than others. But I definitely think that, I definitely consider that, you know, the golden age. That's the golden era. The golden era of hobby vaping was 15, 16, some of 17, but mostly 15 and 16. Oh shit, Tim. You literally didn't let the man get you down. You literally didn't let the man get you down. Hell yeah, T-Bolt. Let's go. Corporate bullshit. Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry to hear that, T-Bolt. I know that, that probably brings stress, but I admire, I never got to walk out of a job or pound on my boss's desk and say, hey, fuck you, man. You're a fucking asshole. And then you leave, I never got to do that. I've always wanted to tell off my boss and leave, but yeah, I never got to do that. Yeah, you got to do what's best for you, but yeah, fuck corporate bullshit. I'm so down. GrimmGreen is the most uncorporate thing I think that exists on the internet. Maybe not as much as those, the slider people. The slider people are probably less corporate than me, but not by much. I don't know what to tell you. The dark berry cream tastes delicious in this. The tugboat, just round wire, vaping, awesome. Legitimately. Vaping as warm and flavorful as any modern vape. This was the most simple of simple RDAs. One little hole on each side. No chamfer, no nothing. It's just hard edges, hard whistly edges. But we didn't care. We didn't care back then. Centered coils wouldn't have whistled. No evidence to support this claim. Then I think you could be right. A little flooded, you can hear it. The flavor is banging. This dark berry cream tastes delicious in the tugboat. I knew the tugboat was good. Even with the whistle, I knew the tugboat was good. Tugboat. Good choice, you guys. Good get. Good gone. Voting for the mystery box. The only ever job I walked out of was a kitchen as a sous chef. The owner called me an hour later and gave you the chef position. That's baller. That's even more badass. That's even more badass to walk out of a job and then you go, and you leave. And then they call you later and they're like, actually, we would like to promote you. That's probably awesome. That's probably a really good feeling. Really good feeling. I'm thinking smoothing. Yeah. Any rounding, any chamfer on those holes, and people didn't learn for a long time. Like even the first dot mod stuff was still just holes. IGO-L stuff was just holes. Patriot was just holes. No rounding off of anything. It goes away. It goes away a little bit when you vape it. Like when if I vape it really hard, cloud comp it. I heard you're a beast on the grill. Dorky Drip Tip couldn't throw a just try it on there. Throw a just try it. Dude, hell yeah. Dude, retro vaping's fun. Retro vaping's good times. But you know what that means? Next week, we're going to have a big mail week. This week is not going to be the big mail week. This week is an average. I think there's 3 packages over there mail week. Next week should be a bigger mail week. But instead of me saying mail week 1,000 times in a row, let's open the mail. Hey, what's up, everybody? Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, I forgot these were in here. Whoops. I'm opening I have an eBay store. I started an eBay store because I felt like the time has come to sell every Star Wars thing that I own. You remember like a few years ago, I was trying to give away my Star Wars collection, and that turned out to be an awful idea and ended up just costing me a lot of money. I've decided, instead of giving away my entire Star Wars collection, I'm just going to sell them on eBay. So I started an eBay store. I mean, maybe I'll post it on my Facebook or something, but I got this set right now that I'm auctioning on eBay. This is Star Wars Micro Machines. It's no big deal. It's the Bounty Hunters. It's the Ewoks and the Jawas. Oh, and I have this too. Fuck, that's so fucking cool. You got the Carillion Corvette on there. Selling them all on eBay. Selling the whole collection on eBay. All brand new inbox. Oh yeah, the Star Wars C-3PO Cantina set. Look how dope that is. Look how completely dope that is. I think this is from 95 or 97. Yeah, this is when Galoob was still doing it. Yeah, 1994. Yeah. So, those are all getting sold. It's like a fraction of the contests. All right. First things first. Colin. You know, here's the thing, Avocado Fight. I love the Star Wars collection. I love all the stuff that I have. It's just too much stuff. I feel like I'm buried in Star Wars toys. I have this represents like a fraction of a percent of the amount of Star Wars toys that I have. It's silly, unopened. And sometimes I would take them out, put them on display around the house. Sometimes I put them on display in my office. And, I had the Tauntaun up for a while, and then I put that away. And I'll take out the big Vader, and then I'll put that away. And then I'll take out something else, put that away. But really, they're not doing me, they're not serving a purpose right now. They're not bringing me any joy. They're just micro machines. And there's so much Star Wars stuff that's just taking up space in my garage and in my outhouse, for lack of a better term. My laundry room is packed. I mean, floor to ceiling. I'll go take a picture with Star Wars boxes, big boxes just full of Star Wars toys, full of Star Wars toys. And it's all from the late 80s, early 90s. I don't think anything's later than 97. I think is the newest thing that I have is from 97. You wrote a novel? Let me check it out, T-Bolt. Wrote me a novel up here. And so I've just decided, they're not really serving me any purpose. I don't really play with them. I don't really look at them. I don't really do anything with them. They just exist and take up space. And I feel like they could bring someone else some possible joy. Someone, who was a kid in the 90s who's like, oh, I never got the Bounty Hunter fucking micro machines. I always wanted those. Congratulations. You've been on them. They're $8 right now, I think, on my eBay. I want them to go to a good home. I want people who go, I want that C-3PO Star Wars, and I want it to go to a good home. I've been a customer service representative for 38 years, and they want to pay me minimum wage. What? Fight for my hours, and then tell me that they're going to cut my hours? Fuck that. Yeah, dude. 1,000% fuck that shit. Minimum wage, 38 years? That's unbelievable, dude. Nuts to that. Dude. I'm glad you stormed out of there. I'm glad you did. I do. I need a bigger house so I can display it all. I would honestly need like my own built out basement it's comically large collection. I wouldn't be able to display everything. I don't think I'd be able to display everything even if I wanted to. It's unreasonably large. It's hundreds of items. Hundreds of items. Colin. Oh, Colin. Oh, he sent me Colin. Thank you, Colin. Thank you, Colin. Colin works at a shop. He sent me a Caliburn G5 Lite because UL has dropped the ball on sending me the Caliburn G5 Lite. So that means I can grab my G5 pod and we can get into the light. Okay, G5 light. Colin. Thank you, Colin. Hell yeah, G5 light. Okay, let's go. I'm going to tell my China rep that I just got the G5 light and I'm going to review it. I've been asking UL for the Typhos for a while. For whatever reason, I just can't get it. That, and I can't get the Oxva Nexlim 2 from Oxva. My China guy says that every American reviewer has been waiting for Oxva and UL stuff because of customs. And I'm like, okay, I completely understand that. But like, I saw Bogan release his video for the Nexlim 2, and I was immediately filled with like, I don't even have one yet. How do I not even have one yet? Oh, that's right. Bogan's in the UK. It's quicker, easier, faster to get vape stuff in the UK. Damn. I want a Typhos. I want I want it all. I want the Oxford Nexlim Go. Nexlim 2. Let's go. Let's see what's in here. I think this is Chinese. If this is more like Caliburn G5s, huh? Sour apple ice, juicy grape, or sour fucking fab? It really says that. Okay, this is a Dojo. This is what they're claiming. Sour fucking fab? Built in the USA? Assembled in the USA, maybe? The Purex 60,000 puff. I don't know. I don't vape disposables, you know? But this thing's gigantic. I remember talking to somebody from Dojo. There's some sort of like, oh yeah, this technology. It comes pre-filled, but you don't, pre-filled. I'm assuming I pop this off, slide this into place. It's going to light up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pow! Sour fucking fab, bro. Dojo's sour fucking fab. Watermelon ice. Mexico mango. Sour apple ice. Frozen banana. Strawberry ice. Sour fucking fab. Blue raz ice. It seems like all of these are going to have... I can't believe that's what they named it. I know, it's fucking, right? It's like turducken, fucking. Fucking fab. What's the nicotine content of this? Rad. Why would you not put the nicotine content on the packaging? E-liquid capacity, 16 mils. Battery capacity, 1,000 mAh. USB Type-C. Nicotine 50. Yeah, it's 50. I can't vape this. I can't vape it. I can't inhale it. It tastes, Here's the big problem I have with disposables. All the liquids are a little bit mid. It's just hot sweetness. This is hot, icy sweetness. I don't think I can inhale this without coughing, but let's see. Babe, I'm a professional, actually, believe it or not. Oh, okay, it's making my eyes water. Can we hydrate real quick? Can we please hydrate real quick? Let's shout out to freaking 404, freaking 404, freaking hotspot Josh, Joker, Marky boy. It's the inorganic chemist. We got Brian's Tech. We got 404. You chemist. Raw hit. Chemist. Paul Cole, Stay Cloudy. Enoch. We got the chemist. We got Enoch. We got 404. We got 404. We got 404. We got Enoch. We got 404. We got 404. We got 404. We got 404. We got JP Dooms. We got the chemist. We got JP Dooms. 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 Got Leo. You got Hotspot Josh. Got Hotspot Josh. Got Hotspot Josh. Got Enoch. You got a Patrick Conquest. You got a Patrick Conquest. You got a Hotspot Josh. Got a Hotspot Josh. Got an Enoch. You got an Enoch. You got a Tommy Pockets. Rice, JJ, thank you. Leo, thank you. Let's hydrate. In fact, let's do a new hydrate. It's the new Pacey hydrate. Let's go, Pacey. You can't keep up with Pacey. You just can't. You try. I see you, Pacey. You just can't keep up. Okay, sick. So some weird dispos. Some real weird dispos. Here's the thing. I think this looks cool. I think the tank looks cool. It looks like you're looking in an aquarium or something. It just looks neat. Can't vape this. Can't vape it. I can vape it like a cigar, you know, where you just go. Can't inhale it. It is rubberized tip, though. That's delightful. All tips should be rubberized. All tips. I want chicken. I want liver. Okay, here's the last package of the night. Oh. Okay. Let's go. Let's go, Voopoo Drag H40. Let's go. Another Voopoo Drag. Haven't we seen the H40 before? Doesn't that sound wildly familiar? I mean, it's in the new yellow Voopoo packaging. But man, I feel like I've seen this. Yeah, round, regulated battery. It's kind of sick with it. I wish I had a 510. Magnetic-y drop-in. Voopoo coil heads. If it's an auto switch, that's definitely RDL. Please don't tell me that you're going to try to do this as a mouth to lung. I think they want me to. I think they intend for me to use this as a mouth to lung as well. Voopoo Drag H40, yeah, 0.6, 0.8. I think they want the 0.8 to go into the MTL cartridge and be MTL. Airflow feels nice. Feels pretty high quality, Voopoo. That's not bad. That's not a bad looking little bangy. Like a little fist bangy. At least it's refillable. That's all I really care about these days. Thanks, Voopoo. Drag H40. Coming at you. Obviously, there has to be a fan base, right, for the Drag H40. There has to be people who use it consistently, reliably. They wouldn't keep releasing the Drag H40s. This is the H40 Pro. You know, it's like this is one of the most unexciting things. I can already tell that when I do this review, I'm going to upload it on YouTube, and YouTube's going to give me that little notification that says fewer of your subscribers are choosing to click on this video. And I'm going to go, I know, because it's the Voopoo Drag H40. No one's hyped. There's not hype around this. No one's waiting on bated breath like, man, I really want to pick up that Drag H40. I'm just waiting for, I don't think it's going to happen. It could be awesome, too. It could be like the best vape that Voopoo's ever done. But those are the rules. Those are the rules. Well, at least I had a Caliburn G5. Voop hoo poo. Voop hoo poo. Voopoo is not only beating a dead horse, they also made glue out of it and then put the horse back together and then beat it again. Yeah. Drag H40. Well, what's crazy is to think about the next drag that comes out is going to be the Drag 7. The Drag 7. I guarantee you we'll get a Drag 7 before the end of the year. We'll get a Drag 7 before the end of the year. Don't even trip. Okay, let's switch gears real quickly and do a very, very, very random liquid tasting. I mean, very. I'm going to uppercase. Very random liquid tasting. Hang on, I'm going to switch cameras real quick so you can't see what I'm doing over here. Okay. Hit. Did it. Nailed it. Couldn't see anything. I still want to try this. Oh, no. Okay. I'm going to put some voting music on. There's a poll in the chat. And here's what's up. This is a holdover from the UK vlog. Pina colada, I don't know. Figure it out. I'd like to try that. After that, this one's never gonna... This is Grindhouse. This is a tobacco. This is the Toscano Reserve. Okay, that's up. Pachamama. Blueberry crumble, Guava, cream cheese, Danish, Lady Liberty. This is one from the Zample box. We got Cali Steam Brain Freeze. I don't even know what that means. Cali Steam Brain Freeze. I don't even know what that means. Cali Steam Brain Freeze. Don't even know what that means. Cali Steam Brain Freeze. Okay, so please vote. I'm going to put some wicks through these coils real quickly. I don't think even need to be adjusted. Amazing. Don't look at the wad. Don't look at the wad. Oh, I said don't look at it. You did this thing I specifically said not to do. My God, I hope these are 3mm coils. They look bigger than that to me for some reason, but... I haven't seen Cassie here either. I haven't seen Cassie. I haven't seen Tim. I mean, original recipe Tim, yes. But I haven't seen Liberty Tim. I haven't seen Tim Derby. An advocate for Timmerdy. Oh, let's see who won. Oh, guava cheese Danish. Awesome. Been waiting to try this one. Has anybody here, let me smell you later, losers. It's all about Lady Liberty's guava cream cheese Danish. Been waiting to try this one, hoping for a summer jam. Does anybody who uses the Anunnaki on a Kennedy Vindicator use the beauty ring? I thought this lined up a little bit better. Maybe the cap covers the rest of that. Yeah, I think I'm not going to use the beauty ring. Okay, good call. Good call, guys. But I'm going to try to do some hot dripping action. Yeah, Cool Kids Liquids usually win. Cool Kids Liquids usually win. Yeah, well, and that's like one of the crazy things about vaping right now is I'm vaping like no commercial liquids. I'm vaping... I don't even know. Would you consider Deep Cuts guava jelly a commercial liquid? Maybe slightly. Focus. She said focus. Whatever. See, I used to have to do... Maybe I can place it on the Constitution. No. Maybe I can place it on... A little bit of wonk. What are you going to do? Fight me about it? You can't. I won't fight you. Going to vape this out of the Anunnaki on the Kennedy Vindicator. It just seemed like a sick setup. And I'm hoping if this liquid is sick, then I can keep this as like a sick setup. RDA mech combo with a summer guava liquid? Get out of here. Let's get out of here. Sale's still going on till Sunday at midnight. Jeremy, we're chilling, man. We're having a good time. Miss you. Yeah, the last couple of years, yes. And I like it. I like it. And you know why I like it is because I was never a fan of like corporate juice. You know, it's like when Jam Monster started getting really big and started feeling really corporate, you know, and you get all these corporate liquid companies. I want like artisan liquids. I want, you know, I want the recipe from the guy that's been poring over his recipe, dialing in, you know, the perfect root beer float or the perfect PB&J, or, you know, I want the artisan. I want the artisan who's pouring over their liquids and dialing them in perfectly. Yes. It's vaping. Let's go, Anunnaki. Whoops. Whoops. Oh, there it goes. Close off the airflow just a little bit. Dude, that Anunnaki looks good on a Kennedy. I like the Anunnaki. It's got a good look to it. I like the top. I like the big, I love the big like emblem cutout for the logo. I think that looks sick. Ern, you gifting more subs? Did you gift another sub just now? Did you just gift another sub right now? I miss Sifu Mustache tremendously. I can't talk about Sifu. I'll get too sad. Let's try on some guava cream cheese Danish. Oh, okay. 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 Weirdly different guava. I wasn't expecting that. It tastes more like guava nectar. Hang on. I'm going to turn off my microphone. I'm just going to sit with this and vape it for a sec. Can you guys hear the music? I can't hear the music. I don't know what the hell just happened, but okay. You can hear it? Okay. I couldn't hear it. I still can't hear it. I'm sorry. Here, I'll mute myself and you can listen to it. I'm so disoriented. It was playing, and then suddenly... Can you really hear the music happening right now? Hang on. I don't know why I suddenly can't hear any music, but okay. I trust you guys that it's playing. I'm going to mute myself. I'll be right back. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is delicious. This is straight up delicious. Straight up delicious. It is a really, like, this isn't a dig, but it's a very fibrous feeling guava. Like, it feels not like guava jelly, but like guava mush. You know, like a pureed guava, like a thick pureed guava. It's the most cheese danishy of the cheese danishes that I've tried. It's the most cheese danishy forward, but this thick slab of guava slime is sitting on top, like pureed, beautiful guava flavor. Beautiful guava flavor. Beautiful guava flavor. My only me thing, this is a me thing. Lady Liberty, this is purely a me thing. Old soft throat. Old soft throat. It's throaty. It feels quite, I would say quite throaty to me. Yes, this is a firmly throaty liquid. Firmly throaty. It's not a dig. Yeah, maybe I have to break the cotton in. But right now, it's giving me wicked throat. It's all the throaty is on the exhale. All the throaty comes from the exhale. When I'm inhaling, I can feel like I can take a big long rip. And then as soon as I exhale, it's like, it feels throaty. I have a soft throat, to be fair. I have a soft one. Soft throat, weak lips? Ern, what are you trying to share right now? I can't get over how good this guava is, though. That guava is it's way different from guava jelly. Way different from guava jelly. It is like I said, a much more guava puree. It's like drinking the guava nectar just right out of the guava, just right out of the guava. If you can do that, if you're allowed to do that, that's what this tastes like. That's what this tastes like. God, this is good. This is a winner. Liberty. This is going to be summertime. This is firmly a summertime flavor. This guava is guava. Guava jelly is a guava lemonade, and I love it. Like, I will vape guava jelly until I'm dead in the ground. But if I'm lunging a guava, this guava is like guava puree. It is delicious. Completely delicious. 10 out of 10 would absolutely. Guava jelly. Not guava jelly. Guava cream cheese Danish. Guava cream cheese Danish. High quality, Lady Liberty. Well done. Well done. Well done. No yoo-hoo flavor to be found. Yeah. And maybe the throatiness was from the cotton, Maybe the throatiness was from the cotton a little bit. But being a guava fan, that is guava. Guava. Some real ass guava there. Damn good, Lady Liberty. Well done. Thank you. Thank you for sending those. Thank you for letting me taste them. That is a good guava. I don't know how you get that guava, but that's a good ass guava. Good. I'd say good to good ass. Good to good ass guava. Okay. Now, how are we doing on time? We're under 3 hours right now, you guys. Under 3 hours. That feels good. So we're going to have to circle back around. This is the coolest thing I've seen all week. Okay. I can't play this on YouTube though, so I have to put it in the Instagram bands, but just know that this is the coolest thing I saw all week. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hear any of this.
I could find. Yes, these are all real. Rectal smegma.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. Bro job? That was not too bad.
Okay, we can suddenly hear it. Okay, great. Okay, never mind then. Apparently I was being weird and I just having a dangle clack. The frosted strawberry cereal should be in your mailbox along with Boosh Stuffs. Well, I'm going to check it. That was... I have a folder on Instagram. You want to see it? It's just called Funny Things, I guess. And this is a folder that it's just stuff I think is funny that I save because I think it's funny. And then it's stuff that I don't DM to anyone, essentially. It's stuff that I think is really funny, but that I never DM to anyone. You know? Like this guy fighting the waves. This is hilarious. Letting my little brother edit my videos. That's hilarious. This comedian. She's hilarious. Godzilla. That's hilarious. This. You know this meme.
Oh, you thought this was a rabbit? They thought this was a rabbit?
Oh, that's funny.
That's fucking funny, bitch. It's fucking Winnie the fucking Pooh.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Fuck 4th of July.
Everybody knows that meme. That's hilarious to me. So I just keep a folder of funny things, I guess. It's just funny things, I guess. And one of the things that was in there is this guy doing the grossest band names. Okay. This is the coolest thing I've seen all week. We're going to start Instagram bands with this. That is the coolest thing we're going to hear all night, probably, and the coolest thing we've seen all week. This is this artist doing a Paul Simon cover. 150,000 followers. Hell yeah, dude. Alex Melton. If there is something that's going to get this video muted, it's going to be this song. But I mean, just prepare yourselves, prepare your bodies, prepare your minds, because this is You Can Call Me Al by Paul Simon in the best version of it you've ever heard.
A man walks down the street, he says, why am I soft in the middle now? Why am I soft?
Come on.
The rest of my life is so hard. I need a photo opportunity. I want a shot of redemption. Don't want to end up a cartoon in a cartoon graveyard. Dogs in the moonlight, far away my velvet doors. Get these mics away from me, you know. I don't find this stuff amusing anymore. If you'll be my bodyguard, I could be your long lost pal.
Dude, same, Steve-O.
I can call you Betty. Betty, when you call me, you can call me out.
Come on. Call Me Al? Paul Simon, Call Me Al. This is the best cover this is the best cover song I've ever heard.
I need a photo opportunity. I want a shot of redemption. Don't want to end up a cartoon in a cartoon graveyard. Dogs in the moonlight.
This is the coolest thing I've seen all week. I guess if you don't know Paul Simon, then it's probably not the coolest thing you've seen all week. But if you know Paul Simon, if you know Call Me Al, you remember the music video when we were kids with Chevy Chase. Everybody remembers that. Call Me Al. Call Me Al. This is the banging cover of Call Me Al. I like it so much, I'm going to share it right now. You know? That's it. That's where the reel ends, Monkey Pants. That's where the reel ends. But now we get to You bet your ass. Where the hell did Ern go? Ern, you might be down in my DMs. Oh, no, here you are. Okay, you got to scroll all the way up, but this is a series of 5 clips I'd like to submit for Ernstagarum bans tonight. Okay. You got to scroll up. Pardon me. I don't know. Some of these look great, and you're robbing us. Okay, wait. Where am I starting? Pardon me. Where am I starting here? Am I starting with your dad died? Sea shanties? Where am I starting, Ern? Your instructions were unclear. It says you got to scroll way up, but this is the series of 5 clips I'd like to submit for Ernstagarum bans tonight. Okay. Monkey Pants. Oh yeah, that's early. That's too late. That's too late. That's too late. Monkey Pants. That's too late. But you sent me one that was pinned, so I don't know what the scroll all the way up. It's just under the ketchup and mustard? Oh, okay. I got there. We're there. Okay, so this is part 1. Okay. Let's go along.
Obviously, your dad died.
Yes.
And he left you this album of beautiful songs to listen to that you'd not heard until he died. We've listened to all of them together on the podcast. This is the final track on the album, untitled in B flat major.
Right, this is the last one I'm doing of these.
Okay, wait. Is this where I'm supposed to be starting? Yeah, this is where I'm starting. Look, I'm in your DMs. This is the first one. This is the second one. This is the third one. This is the fourth one. This is the fifth one, right? Am I going in the correct order, Ern? Or do you want me to start backwards? Play ones from the DM only. That's where I am. You tell me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In that order? In the order you sent them, or reverse order? Yes. Okay.
Obviously, your dad died.
Yes.
And he left you this album of beautiful songs to listen to that you'd not heard until he died. We've listened to all of them together on the podcast. This is the final track on the album, untitled in B flat major.
Right, this is the last one I'm doing of these. I hope you like it. Bing bong on me head. I'm too big for a sofa bed. I can't stop my whistling. I'm running late for the christening, and I can't dance like I could before. I got brain damage from the war. I can't control when I poo or wee. The kids I know are scared of me, and I feel like life is good, especially when I've paid my rent. I kiss the creatures in the woods, with or without consent. Ding dong, it's time to go. I killed my dad in Tokyo. I'm haunted by his poltergeist, and late at night we 69. I came from a chicken egg. I stretched my tiny wings and said, where's my talons, where's my beak? I don't at all have a bird's physique, but I feel like life is great. Nothing can spoil it. My nephew is grossly overweight. He broke my toilet. Ping pong, it's time to fly. My underpants don't seem to dry. I put them in the microwave, but when it's on it hurts my brain, and I feel like life is alright. I'm gonna live forever. When will my underpants dry?
What?
It feels like never. My underpants sopping wet forever. Well, I hope you like that album. Something to remember me by, I guess. I might make another one, actually. Yeah, no, I will. You'll find it.
Oh my god.
You heard it here first, guys.
There's another album somewhere for Series 2.
We'll have to dig that out.
That was absolutely beautiful. You know, I often think that I don't relate to my dad, but there were quite a few things in there where I was like, blood is thicker than skin.
What, like the bit about being born in a chicken egg?
No, not that bit.
Obviously, your dad died.
Okay. I'm in. I'm down. It's pretty fucking amazing. Vape Don't Smoke. YouTube is caught up with the vlogs. We just didn't stream last week. I took last week off, so there wasn't a replay last week. But this one will be on YouTube on Saturday morning. Vape Don't Smoke. Sorry, I was off last week. I didn't stream last week, so there's no replay. We just skipped 1 week. Let's keep going. This is great.
Your dad died not long ago.
Yeah.
As far
Dad
as I'm
left
aware,
his song about his remains.
Body
Let me
is
turn it up a
still
little bit.
in the morgue,
Mm-hmm.
right? Are you okay talking about this?
Yeah.
Because I think you had like a bit of an argument or like a discussion or something about
His will.
well, and what to do with his like remains, like whether he wanted to be buried or whatever. Because like not
All good. No worries.
This song kind of it just feels like he's got some answers for you.
Okay.
It's called "What Happens Next."
Aw. I'm really excited.
What should you do with my body after I've died? Before I'm ground down to dust or liquefied? It's up to you, Ashy, I don't really mind. Make my corpse a present to all of mankind. It doesn't have to be nice. You can put things in my eyes. I don't need dignity. You can ride down the stairs on me. Keep me in the shed. I don't give a fuck cause my body is dead. Eat some of my ass. Keep all my teeth in mason jars. What's the point of bodies if they're here then gone? Why not use my carcass to hang jackets on? You still have all the memories from my time with you. So feed me to the hippos down in Whipsnade Zoo. Use me for a laugh. Make me a problem for Tesco staff. Take off all my skin and use me to keep old towels in. I'll always be with you if I'm in the fridge with your Mountain Dew. Just promise me one thing. Don't vote Green Party, I don't agree with their policies. Climate change is bullshit.
I can tell it means a lot to you hearing that. You upset about the Green Party thing at the end?
Yeah, just another person that, you know, I once respected and is now an enemy.
Think of it this way, it's one less vote for reform.
That is true, yeah. And now I have a funner way of getting down the stairs and not feeling bad about it.
Is that the one you'd go for?
Yeah.
Little sled. Little dad sled.
So we're going to be all right.
Yeah,
I don't agree with them. Okay, this is pretty great, Ern. This is pretty great. Would do all 5? Would we do it on time? Okay.
So obviously your dad's been making all these nice songs. If you want to hear another one.
Yeah.
This one's just called For My Ash.
I went to the future and things had changed. They didn't have toilets and wouldn't explain. Where do I go if I need to do brown? I can't do a brown with no toilet around. In the future, do they poo in the sea? Not a clue, sir. Do they poo digitally? In the future, did I achieve all my dreams? Was it worth hanging on to my Nelly CDs? I stumbled on a woodland and an elf spoke to me. I can show you where to poo and to eat. She showed me a bag, to which I said how. Welcome to the future, we all poo in bags now. It's something to do with the environment.
That's funny, Ern. Let's keep going.
Your dad died.
I did.
You left a beautiful CD of songs. We're listening to them together on the podcast.
Yeah.
Would you like to hear a new one?
I really would, to bring in the...
I just want to say, I like us just hanging out watching Instagram Reels together. This is way more fun than doing it alone.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's called I'm in My Room. And I've not heard this one yet.
Oh.
Oh.
Sounds like a holiday advert.
I'm in my room, so don't come in. I'm sucking and fucking my identical twin. His name is Lee, the same as me. I fuck him in the car and I suck him in the tree. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's nice.
You're in the bin, I'm on the landing. I open your mind and put my hand in. I'm born to sin, I play to win. I'm sucking and fucking my identical twin, oh yeah. Sucking and fucking my identical twin, oh yeah. He won't let me kiss him though.
What does that mean?
It's, I think it's one of those RT ones, isn't it?
I don't have his brain, but...
Did he have a twin?
No twin, just mirror.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. He's sucking himself off.
We've been over it 1,000 times about the mirror's not a twin situation.
That's too funny. That one was way too funny. This one can't be funnier than that. This one cannot be funnier than that. That was hilarious. You got the noisy cricket? Yeah. Okay, this is the last one we get to enjoy.
Your dad died recently.
Yes.
I got a box with a CD in it that had lots of tracks on. We're trying to sort of listen to one most of the episodes. I've got a new one. Do you want to listen to it?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. This one's called In Your Pocket.
I'm here in your pocket if you need me. I'm all small and tiny, can't you see me? I'm as small as a mint, and I'm eating your lint. I'm your tiny pocket pal, and although you can't always see me, I'm right by your heart. I'm here if you ever need me. I love you, Carl. Carl is from work, and he's nice to me on breaks, and he listens to my stories, and he lets me use his vape. And if he's still alive, will you please play him this song? Ash, I need you to take care of this. You're the only one I trust.
He's vaping.
He always said he didn't vape.
He said, don't you dare put a vape in your back pocket.
Is this the first you're hearing about Carl?
This is absolutely the first time ever hearing about Carl.
He mentions you in this one, which
He's
is nice.
revealed that
Carl.
he vapes.
No, he mentions...
Oh, me. Yes,
yeah, he
yes,
says, Ash,
yes.
I need you to... Were you
Oh
going
my
to...
God.
Do you think you'll
See
try
what
and
they say.
find... No, he said, I need you to show this song to Carl.
Oh, okay.
If he's still alive.
Oh.
So I guess... I don't know where... I don't even know if you know where he worked, but it'd be good if you could get this to him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why Carl would still be alive.
Why would Carl be dead?
Well, let's just say I have met Carl and he has been dealt with.
Oh, I see.
Ern. That was wildly funny. The identical twin one, dude. I can't. That's too funny. Holy shit, Ern, dude. Funny. That's comedy. Thank you, Ern. I've been trying not to share that with everyone for weeks now. I'm glad that we're here with it. I'm glad we're here with the identical twin. It's one of those things that you can easily see blossoming into a full-blown meme within the Discord, I'm sure. Fuck, that's funny. Ern, well done. That's full Ern redemption. That's full Ern redemption. I don't care whatever bad band Ern has sent us before. everything is redeemed. Everything is redeemed with those. Everything. I mean, everything is redeemed with those. Oh, fuck. That's too funny. That's just so funny. And it's giving like, like Flight of the Conchords kind of comedy, I don't know. That is so funny. 2 out of 10, 20 out of 10. Oh, even better. Even better. 20 out of 10. Yeah. Well, we'll remember that for next week. We're going to have to do the things in between, Oh, we already did the okay, we did some of those. Next week's going to be a good one. Next week's going to be a good one. I can tell. You know how I can tell? That's how I can tell. That's how I can tell. Dude, thanks, Ern. I'm going to put links to all the Instagram bands and comedy that we saw tonight. Hilarious. Thank you, Ern. Appreciate you. Yeah, we need to find Carl, I guess. I like that he confessed to his daughter that he was vaping through a song. That's hilarious. That's comedy, man. That's comedy. Damn it, that's funny. Let me take a quick look around the room. Make sure I didn't forget anything. Nope. I didn't forget shit. We're good. We're done. We did it. All right. Well, I'm just getting back in the saddle here, I guess, for these here vlog live streams. I feel wildly out of practice. I promise next week we're going to follow the actual rundown instead of jumping all over the place and then suddenly doing happy birthdays and then suddenly doing what I've been vaping, like in the middle of the retro vaping, whatever happened there at the beginning of the stream. Let me say one last time here at the end. Thank you. I mean, thank you for everything. I love you guys. I love the vlog. I love that you guys love the vlog, and I look forward to this every single week. It's wildly fun, and we're just gonna, we're just plowing forward. We're just plowing through into 2026, and I'm gonna, everything I talked about. I'm trying to do my best, and we're going to get through 2026. I believe in us. And let me say, due process, man. Due process. Please. That's bare minimum. Bare minimum. You could at least give me a jury of my peers before you lock me up or execute me in the street. Please, due process. Just due process. Due process. Otherwise, hey, that's it. Yeah, big love, Paul Cole. Stay cloudy, Paul Cole. And some maggots. Maggots. I haven't seen Ray Bill Double. I don't know why it makes me think of Ray Bill Double. Happy birthday. Absolutely, dude. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to the birthday people. The pleasure's all mine. Thank you, Inorganic Chemist. Good to see your face here. Ben, appreciate you. Marky Boy. Space Turtle. Have a great day. Peace out, peeps. Peace out to ya. Ants in my eyes, man. Hell yeah. Apathy Miller. Bro, it's been a minute. I hope you're doing kick-ass 9,000. Yeah, same to you. Be safe. Stay well, everybody. I love you guys. Be excellent to each other. Please be excellent to yourselves. And remember that, vaping is going to save billions of lives, and flavors are going to help it, and we're going to help flavors help it. That's kind of what we do. Be excellent. Don't be a dick. Loiter. Those are the 3. Watch my debt. Exactly. Be excellent. Don't be a dick. Loiter. Do crime. Loiter as often as you can. Street cred for days. Thank you, Paul Cole. Thank you, Miss Bagpipes. Love you, Jeremy M. Love you, Vape Don't Smoke. Appreciate you, man. Peace out. Be excellent. Let's say goodnight as we do with Yak. He believes he can fly, so I think we can believe in ourselves for the rest of the evening. And, if you get some free time, there's flock cameras probably all over your neighborhood. If you have some spare time and you feel like fighting the digital surveillance state. Okay, good night, guys. Love you. Bye.
I believe I could fly. I believe I could touch the sky any time of year. Dun 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 dun. I believe I can fly.